In the twilight years of the 1st century, on the secluded and rocky island of Patmos, a man named John found himself immersed in an extraordinary vision, one that would etch his name into the historical records of biblical history. Known as the beloved disciple of Jesus, John had already witnessed miracles and heard profound teachings from the Son of God. However, nothing could have prepared him for what he was about to experience, a vision that would become the source of both fascination and mystery, the Book of Revelation. But in order to delve deeper, we must first know who John was. John's journey to the rocky shores of Patmos began with a series of extraordinary events that had unfolded years earlier. John, whose full name was John the Apostle, was a pivotal figure in the early Christian church. Born in the bustling town of Bethsaida on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, he was the son of Zebedee and Salome. John's journey to the rocky shores of Patmos was a remarkable odyssey, filled with unwavering faith, profound encounters, and divine purpose. From an early age, John had exhibited a deep curiosity about matters of faith and spirituality. Growing up in a Jewish community, he heard tales of the long-awaited Messiah who would come to redeem Israel. Little did he know that his life would intersect with this messianic promise in the most extraordinary way. John, along with his brother James, became a fisherman by trade, working alongside their father Zebedee. Their simple lives were forever altered when a charismatic preacher from Nazareth, Jesus of Nazareth, walked into their lives. John and James, known as the Sons of Thunder, were among the first disciples called by Jesus. As one in the inner circle of Jesus' disciples, along with Peter and James, John had the privilege of witnessing some of the most profound moments in the life of Christ. He was present at the Transfiguration, where Jesus' divine glory was revealed on a mountain. John leaned against Jesus during the Last Supper, an intimate position that demonstrated the depth of their relationship. However, the path of discipleship was not without its challenges. John, like the other disciples, experienced moments of doubt and confusion. He witnessed the crucifixion of Jesus, an event that shook the very foundations of his faith. Yet, hope was rekindled when he encountered the risen Christ, who appeared to him and the other disciples after the resurrection. As the early Christian church began to take shape, John emerged as a prominent figure, known for his unwavering faith and commitment to spreading the message of Jesus. He played a vital role in nurturing the growing Christian communities, often addressing issues of faith and theology. It was during this period of burgeoning Christianity that John faced persecution for his beliefs. The Roman authorities, threatened by the growing Christian movement, sought to silence its leaders. Emperor Domitian, a ruler known for his authoritarian tendencies, sought to suppress any allegiance or worship that did not align with the imperial cult, where the emperor himself was considered divine. John was a thorn in the foot of Roman imperials, and therefore became a target of persecution. In the midst of this turmoil, John's path took a fateful turn. The Roman authorities, in their bid to quell the Christian movement, decided to exile John to the remote island of Patmos, located in the Aegean Sea. With nothing more than the sound of waves melting on the shore and his own thoughts, John began to meditate. He found himself in a place far removed from the bustling centers of the early Christian communities. On this remote island, surrounded by the beauty and isolation of nature, John's heart and mind were open to the divine. It's unsure how long John had meditated, but on one fateful day, as John prayed and meditated on the desolate shores of Patmos, an inexplicable presence descended from the heavens. As he gazed out at the turbulent sea, a thunderous roar filled the air, unlike any sound he had ever heard before. The figure was radiant and awe-inspiring, its very presence exuding an aura of divine power. This angelic figure, described as mighty as a lion with a voice like thunder, appeared seemingly out of nowhere, a celestial being whose origins remained shrouded in mystery. The thunderous noise continued, growing louder and more ominous with each passing moment. John's heart raced, as he gazed toward the heavens, trying to discern the source of this otherworldly symphony. It wasn't long before he realized that it was not just thunder, but the voices of 7 distinct thunders, each distinct and unmistakable. Each thunderclap resonated like a proclamation from the divine, shaking him to his core. The atmosphere seemed to ripple with energy, and the air itself felt charged with a supernatural presence. John, a mere mortal, stood there, awestruck and trembling, as the thunderous voices reverberated through the very fabric of his being. The sound was unlike anything he had ever encountered, far beyond the ferocity of any earthly storm. It was as if the universe itself had paused to listen to this celestial chorus. It was as if heaven itself had opened and its secrets were about to be unveiled before him, echoing the words of Isaiah 6:1. I saw the Lord, high and exalted, seated on a throne, and the train of his robe filled the temple. As John attempted to process the overwhelming experience, a hushed whisper came from within him, and then a commanding voice that echoed in his ears like a heavenly decree. And when the 7 thunders had uttered their voices, I was about to write, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Seal up those things which the 7 thunders uttered, and write them not. John's initial shock turned into a profound sense of duty and reverence, reminiscent of the call of the prophet Jeremiah in Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. He had been entrusted with a divine revelation, a glimpse into the mysteries of the cosmos, and yet he was now instructed to keep them hidden. The weight of this responsibility bore down on him, much like the burden of the prophet Amos, who declared in Amos chapter 3, verse 7, Surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing his plan to his servants the prophets. With a heavy heart, John contemplated the divine command. He understood that there were things beyond the grasp of human understanding, and that some knowledge was meant to remain concealed until the appointed time. And so, with great solemnity, he bowed his head and accepted his role as the keeper of the secret of the 7 thunders, a secret that would remain shrouded in mystery, at least for the time being. With the knowledge of the 7 thunders' existence, but no understanding of their meaning, John's mind raced with questions. What could they represent? Were they prophecies of the future, warnings, or hidden mysteries known only to God? He pondered their significance, and his curiosity grew with each passing day. In the days that followed, John sought wisdom from others on the island, hoping to unravel the enigma of the 7 thunders. He consulted fellow believers, scholars, and wise sages, but none could provide a definitive answer. The thunders remained a divine riddle, a testament to the mysteries of faith. Years passed, and John continued to share his other visions and revelations with the world through the book of Revelation. Yet, the 7 thunders remained concealed, their meaning locked away in the depths of heaven. They became a symbol of the unknowable and the unfathomable, a reminder that some mysteries were meant to remain veiled. As John's life drew to a close, he returned to the thunderous memory that had changed his life forever. He realized that the 7 thunders were a testament to the limitations of human understanding and the vastness of divine knowledge. Their message, though hidden, had served its purpose in deepening his faith and inspiring wonder in the hearts of believers. And so, the 7 thunders remained a tantalizing mystery, an eternal enigma, a testament to the profound mysteries of faith that continue to captivate and challenge humanity to this day.